So I wanted to give the tri-strip build a go to see how it compares to a two-strip, and I wanted it to be in the photon blade to get the maximum brightness out of it. So the one on the left is a two-strip 50/50 strip blade back to back with some packing foam wrapped around it, and then inside of the hard TCSS diffuser, and then the photon blade. And I think I sanded it with either 800 or 400 grit sandpaper. I can't remember. And then the one on the right is the one that I just built with the tri-strip blade. I found a website that had 35 SK 6812 mini strips for about $20 shipped, which is by far the best price that I've seen because they're almost double that everywhere else that I've seen, not including shipping. So I bought a few of them, and then I bought some equilateral balsa wood stock, which is incredibly hard to find, by the way. The only other thing that I could find was made out of acrylic, but obviously that would be much heavier than balsa wood. So I got the balsa wood stock. They are about 20 inches a piece, so I had to glue two of them together and then trim one down to make it fit inside the blade size that I wanted. And I wired all those together, which was a pain in the ass. Initially, I screwed all three of them up because I cut too close to the original, or the first LED that was closest to the starting LED, and it caused them to not get power at all. And eventually I figured that out, so after trimming them a little bit more and doing some diagnostics, I finally got them wired up and going. And this blade, it's just in TCSS foam, the V2 foam. I guess it's V2. I'm not really sure actually, but it's TCSS foam, thin wall. These are both thin wall, by the way. And inside of a TCSS hard diffuser. And the way that I sanded this blade was I took a wooden dowel and I wrapped the end of it. Let's see, how wide is an SOS sheet? Let's see, an SOS pad. I don't know. It's probably about 4 inches. So I wrapped that around 4 inches of the end of a wooden dowel, and then I wrapped sandpaper, 160 grit and also 140 grit around that. I have two of them, so it's not the same one, but two individual dowels that I've done this to. So I have two different grits of sandpaper, and I was able to twist it on the inside of the blade to diffuse the inside of the blade. So I did that with both 400 and 160, and to give it kind of an even, the 400 to kind of give it an even, I don't know, sanded look on the inside, then 160 to really kind of make it look a little rougher on the inside to give it that extra diffusion, because I wanted the light to be bent as much as I could perpendicularly, so that it would, I guess each of the strips would to reduce shadowing, essentially, I guess. And that gives a really, really nice look. I'll try and give you guys a look at that whenever I have the blade on, but it might be difficult to see, but I might be able to. Actually, you might be able to see it up close right here. I'm not sure. Probably not, because I have a really shitty old iPhone. You can kind of make it out, I guess. You can kind of see some of the lines kind of going that way, but it's kind of difficult to get on camera. It's a lot easier to see without the diffusion in there, obviously, but yeah, it gives it an incredible effect. I haven't I haven't decided if I want to sand the outside because I'm not sure if that would actually give a conflicting look or not. But anyways, I'll go ahead and power these on and let you guys look at these. See, you can compare how two standard 50/50 strips back to back look compared to three 35/35 mini strips equally spaced out at a, oh, what would it be? Would it be 60 degrees? Yeah, I guess 60 degrees from each other. So that way they have equal, because most of the stock that you look for online is right angle triangles, or I guess isosceles triangles, I guess is what they're called. No, I'm really not sure actually. I can't remember. I took geometry so long ago in high school. So, but the stock that you find is pretty much just square stock, and it's been cut down the middle to make triangles, and those triangles do not have equal angles on all three sides. So two sides have I guess are spaced out equally, and the other side is spaced out a lot further than the other two. But if you get equilateral, they all have the exact same amount of distance in between each strip, so you get the most even look inside the blade, since it's a 60-degree angle at each angle instead of I forget the numbers on the right angle triangle. But anyways, that's all semantics. Okay, here we go. So let me turn this on. I don't have a tip on this yet, so I literally just got this up and going, so I just wanted to make a video for you guys to have some kind of reference to. It may be a little hard to see on camera that the tri-strip is brighter, and I mean, you can see it, but it's probably not going to be that much brighter to you on camera. But in person, to me, it's pretty damn noticeable. So anyways, here's the two 50/50 strip. Oh, I didn't have that one on either. Okay, so there's that one. And then here's the 3 strip. So you can kind of see the aura from the 3 strip is a little more intense. But in person, you can definitely tell that the 3 strip is for sure brighter than the 2 strip. And the 2 strip is running on an Orbtronic 15 amp drain battery. The 3 strip is just a standard TCSS pre-wired 10 amp battery, but I figured since this particular saber was already wired with 22 gauge wire, that it would be able to handle the current. And I think Dimitri on his chart said that single colors with 3 strips would run about 5 to 6. Well, let me see here. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, about 5 to 6 amps draw, which is not very much for especially for a 10 amp battery. So it didn't have any problem pushing that the amperage up there. So, but I do plan on building another 15 amp saber, or a 15 amp battery saber to put this in, with plenty of wiring in there to help carry up the amperage in case I decide to do mixed colors. But really, I just wanted to have the blue in here just for the photonic effect. but you know, having red or amber or you know, even green might be. I actually haven't tried any other colors on this, so I'm not sure how they compare. But the blue, just standard blue LED all the way on both of these comparatively to each other is, you definitely have a lot more brightness. Obviously, you're going to have less battery life, but that's why I plan on doing putting the same battery that's in this one in the other build that I'm planning on doing, to have the tri-strip blade inside of, so that I can kind of offset the battery life with more brightness. So, but anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. So this is still kind of an ongoing project, but it's looking pretty promising. So if I discover anything else, I'll definitely make another video and share it with you guys.